But yeah, I try and make sure I don't work too hard. But it is something, I don't think you're ever going to find the perfect balance that lasts for a long time. It's always going to be changing.
Yeah.
And you always got to, juggle it.
I think that there are a lot of people right now, maybe who are listening to us who are single. They chose not to marry, or maybe it just didn't work out. There are many versions of family.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then maybe you have dogs or cats. But I think that work-life balance is more about, you're working hard, but also, putting some quality time into your life to make it better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because I think work is easy to see the importance as far as money.
Yes.
Survival.
Right.
You got to eat.
Of course. Pay the rent, yeah.
Right. But sometimes it's harder to remember that family and friends and those relationships are also important.
Yeah, social connections.
Right.
Your cultural things that you do.
Your health. These aren't things that give you money.
That's right.
But they're also needed for your survival.
That's it. Okay. So if you carve out time for someone, which is actually one of our expressions that we're going to learn. When I think of this word carve, I think of turkeys. Really. I feel like that's the only time I use the word carve.
Like you don't carve wood?
No,
you don't carve
I don't carve
out of stone?
Wood. No, not like you, Cameron. So carve out.
Carve out.
C-A-R-V-E.
This means you're going to make time for someone.
Okay.
You have a busy schedule, but you're going to make a hole and put time to spend with them in there.
All right, we'll give you more examples in just a bit. How about let something slide? S-L-I-D-E. Let something slide.
So you're going to ignore something. Overlook it.
Yes.
Maybe they did something bad, but you're going to say, that's okay.
All right, I'll let it go. Okay. Put something on the back burner. Are we cooking?
Not usually.
Okay.
This means that you're not going to think of something as important. You're not going to put a lot of effort into it because it's not as important as some other things.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
I used to feel like you, but I've learned to pause when I need to.
How do you make it work with your schedule?
I carve out time in my calendar for my family and for myself that is non-negotiable.
That sounds simple, but it must be hard to keep up with.
It is, but when I don't, I let things slide at home and at work. Then nobody is happy.
Yeah. Lately, I've been putting my marriage on the back burner, and that's not okay.
Okay, please join us on page 74. You can find our power dialogue, finding work-life balance, carve out time for family. Talia begins, I used to feel like you, but I've learned to pause when I need to. So, pause. So when we think of pause, we think of like, don't play. When you're listening to music, you pause it, right?
Yes.
So when you pause with your life, what does this mean?
You are stopping for just a second, and it's often to allow yourself to recognize things or think about things, to de-stress.
That's
even.
Right. So, sometimes we need to pause. We say P-A-U-S-E. So it's not like to completely stop your work, but it just means to kind of take a break.
Yes.
Okay. Mickey says, how do you make it work with your schedule?
Talia says, I carve out time in my calendar for my family and for myself that is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable.
Okay, very good. Let's take the first one. Carve out time for my family or for myself. What are you doing?
You are making time. So if you think of your schedule as this big thing full of obligations, things you have to do, you are taking a knife or a shovel or something, and you're making a hole in that schedule to do something specific.
Yeah, you're just cutting it out.
Yeah.
Making a hole. Okay. So you carve out time for your family. Typically we say, or carve out time for your friends.
Yes.
Meaning even though you're really busy, you're making the time to see them.
Yes. It doesn't have to be people, though. There are many listeners of our show that carve out time for studying English.
That is true.
Or for exercising. Yeah, so it's to deliberately make time for something.
Okay, so that is probably what our listeners right now, all of you, are doing. You're carving out time for your English studies.
And we hope that it is non-negotiable.
Now, this is a very kind of trendy word, non-negotiable. Are we talking business?
Not in this case, necessarily. So non-negotiable means I will not change my thoughts. I will not change anything. I will always do it this way.
Yeah.
So even in Korean, some of those like second-hand apps where you can buy other things, they use the word nego, right?
Nego, yeah.
Short for negotiation.
Yes.
And they'll have like no nego or like the X, right?
Yeah.
Basically meaning I will not change the price or I will not change the time. In the same way, you've made a rule for yourself and you're not going to change it.
Yeah, this has become kind of a popular thing where people, when they talk about work-life balance, like, my massages are non-negotiable. It's a very kind of trendy way of saying they are very important and I will not give it up.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Mickey says, that sounds simple, but it must be hard to keep up with.
Talia says, it is, but when I don't, I let things slide at home and at work. Then nobody is happy.
Okay. So, if Talia doesn't carve out time for her family and herself, I let things slide at home and at work. So if you let something slide at home, what's happening?
So there are two meanings to this phrase, to let things slide. They're very related. So the first one is you're ignoring something that someone does. They do something bad, but you let it slide. I won't say anything.
Okay.
I won't be mad.
Yeah.
I'll forgive you.
Right.
I'm going to let it slide. Similarly, if you let things slide at home or at work, you are also ignoring things, but here you're ignoring things that you should be doing. You have responsibilities for your family, and you have responsibilities at work. But if you let them slide, you are not doing them.
That's right. Yeah. It's kind of like, maybe you are doing a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you let things slide, it's kind of like doing a little less and doing a little less.
Right. So another good example for this is to let your health slide.
Yeah.
You don't focus on your health at all. You ignore your health. So you eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
You drink a lot of coffee.
That's right.
You don't sleep. You drink too much alcohol. And slowly but surely, your health gets bad, right?
That's right.
It's the same thing here. Letting your life at home slide.
Yeah. And also, too, you can let your, work at the office slide if you have major family problems at home.
Yeah. You don't put in enough effort and do all your responsibilities. Yeah.
Okay. Mickey says, lately I've been putting my marriage on the back burner and that's not okay. So if you put your family or your marriage on the back burner, this is not good. Why?
So you are not putting a lot of importance into your marriage. You're just saying, okay, I'm going to focus on my work or focus on something else.
Right.
I'm not really going to think about my partner.
Yeah, it's not a priority.
Right. Oh, we don't have date night. Oh, I don't talk to them. It's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
We're married. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
You do that for a long time.
Yeah.
Your marriage gets in big trouble.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's why Mickey says, and that's not okay. Okay, this is interesting that this pattern is at the end. You made a statement and you say, and that's not okay. So what are you saying?
And that's not okay means this is something I need to change.
Yeah.
This cannot be maintained. I need to do something different.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
Yeah. Right. So it's not like, oh, no, it's okay. It's not used in a casual manner that way. It's more about like, this is terrible.
Yeah. I cannot accept this.
Yes.
We got to do something.
That is not okay.
Yeah.
It's really saying, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's listen to that one more time.
I used to feel like you, but I've learned to pause when I need to.
How do you make it work with your schedule?
I carve out time in my calendar for my family and for myself that is non-negotiable.
That sounds simple, but it must be hard to keep up with.
It is, but when I don't, I let things slide at home and at work. Then nobody is happy.
Yeah. Lately, I've been putting my marriage on the back burner, and that's not okay.
It's time for Power No. Please join us on pages 76 and 77. If you carve out time, it means that you are making time out of a busy, from your busy schedule.
Yes.
Okay, I carved out some time to catch up with you today.
I really appreciate that. Things have been so hectic lately.
And even with friendships, you have to carve out the time.
Yeah.
With your friends. They're not your best friends forever. If you're, if you don't see them and you don't make time for them.
It's true. It's hard.
And all relationships require effort.
I read something that, most people over the age of, 27 don't have more than 3 friends.
I believe it.
As an adult,
believe it.
You lose so many friends because you cannot carve out time.
You cannot.
You're so busy.
Yeah. And also, too, your lives are so different and changes. It's so true. All right. I always carve out time to read before bed. I try to, but I just can't.
So sleepy.
I'm so sleepy.
So sleepy.
I literally get so sleepy in 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm like, So I read during the day. Do you carve out time to read before bed?
So I don't carve out time on purpose. So this is an on purpose thing. It's not just naturally having the time. It's like you're busy, but you make time.
That's right.
Generally, though, before I go to bed, I have one of those e-readers.
Yes.
So I do read that.
Okay.
But I'm not doing it on purpose.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say I'm carving out the time.
Got it. And that's a very good distinction that we should make, is that you're only carving out time when you're super busy.
Yeah, there's an effort involved. Maybe you're sacrificing something else to do this thing.
Yes, exactly. Okay. If you let something slide, it means that you're ignoring or overlooking. You're kind of letting it go. Okay? Especially if there's an issue or a mistake, you let it go.
Yep.
We'll give you more examples. I forgot to send that email, but my boss let it slide.
Lucky. Mine would have given me a warning.
Okay. In this context, it means that, you got in trouble because you forgot to send the email. But when your boss lets it slide, it means that your boss is saying, it's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. He's not going to say, I can't believe, you didn't send my email. He just let it slide.
Yep.
Okay. She let the rude comment slide.
So she didn't say anything in response. She just basically ignored it.
Yeah.
So like we said, this let it slide has 2 related meanings. Here, there's something bad that you could get angry about that you're deciding, I'm not going to get angry. Let's just go get over this. The second one, which is what is in our dialogue, it is again about ignoring something, but it's a responsibility that you're letting slide.
Yeah.
You're not focusing enough on it.
Right.
And it's going to cause things to go bad.
Okay. So as we saw in the dialogue, if you let your work or your family slide, it just means that you are kind of ignoring your responsibilities.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, and it can be intentional or not. So I know some people, maybe they let their English skills slide.
Oh.
They don't put as much effort into the studying because they're busy. I understand.
Yeah, they're busy. Yeah,
we totally understand. But that is a place where you can say, I've been so busy these past couple years.
Yeah.
Let my English skills slide.
Right. Or, your workouts at the gym, you're letting it slide because you have this major project that you need to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of letting it go.
Yeah.
Not to take care of it as much as you did before.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Put something on the back burner. So this really comes from your kitchen, doesn't it? Right? So you've got those burners.
Yes.
And there are usually 3 or 4. And if you put it on the back burner, and I do a lot of cooking, it means not so important.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually the dishes when you're cooking, the ones in the front are what you're focused on.
Yes.
And the ones in the back are the ones
simmering.
Yeah.
Or just cooling.
You need them to you need them to be warm or not get too cold.
Yeah.
So you just put them back there and I'll think about them later.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I've put the home renovation on the back burner until fall.
Makes sense. Summer's too busy anyway.
Yeah. Any home projects, any projects, personal projects you can put on the back burner means it's not a priority, so I'll do it later.
Yes.
Jack had put his novel on the back burner while he took care of his sick wife. Okay. So his priority was taking care of his wife.
Yes.
And his novel was not priority.
Right.
Yeah. Not a big priority.
So this can be done on purpose. So you can put something on the back burner because something more important happens. Like this sick wife. Obviously taking care of her is very important. But sometimes you can do it and it's not a good thing. You know, if a workaholic mom or dad puts their children on the back burner.
Yeah.
Doesn't focus on them.
Right.
Maybe
and it can happen.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't happen on purpose even. They don't mean to.
Sure.
But they are doing it.
Yeah, that's a good example. Okay, our power pattern today is that's not okay. So it may not seem like a strong statement, but it is.
Yeah.
It's saying, no way.
We gotta change this.
We have to. This is unacceptable.
Yes.
Okay. He didn't pay you for your work. That's not okay.
Let's sue him.
Yeah.
I can't believe he took the car without asking. That's not okay.
Okay, I'm very upset about this.
He's getting grounded.
That's right.
We're gonna
unacceptable.
Punish him.
Okay, very good. Our power vocab is the word non-negotiable. So do check out the definition on page 78. And what else should our listeners do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang, and for a small monthly fee, you can get access to so many great English language shows.
Yes, very good. And please make sure to join us at 6 p.m. on Evening Special for our live show. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.